So Xbox just released a trailer, not too like a video, or like a video not too long ago. Like I think it was like 3 to 4 days, don't know how long. And it was just featuring their design for the Xbox Xbox controller lab. I forgot what's it called because I have one, but I keep forgetting what's it called. It's from the lab, like when you customize your own controller and everything, which is nice and everything, like that stuff. So they released it. They showed like a little cutscene of like the different pride flags being on the controller, and I gotta say, it's just it's not really a big deal. It's just like cool, like it represents the community and everything. Get some equal representation. I'm glad like they're doing that. It's really cool. It's not really affecting me, who's a part of this community. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good. I think it's just average. The design, like the idea of it, I thought it was gonna be each controller with its own fly, but having like all 34 in one is kind of cool. I never seen something like this happen on a controller or any product that has multiple flags than just like the standard ones that people are mostly familiar and know of. So yeah, so they announced that they're doing that for their Pride controller, which is okay. It's not really a big deal for me or anything if they don't do it or not. So it's just like I don't really care so much about it. And then some jack off decided to put "no one asked for this" because people have mixed feelings about this. They're like, oh, like it's just to get a good PR stunt or whatever, or trying to appease a broader audience, whatever, yada yada yada. Not really. People are like okay with it because like they're just doing this just to make themselves look good. And it's like it's not only Xbox or Microsoft that's doing this. Like other companies are trying to be LGBTQ plus whatever, trying to make them friendly. And it's only ridiculous because they're only doing it because of this month and not like any other month, like. And there's like plenty of controversies of like, oh, y'all celebrate Pride Month, what about Military Month, whatever. It's just like, like it is what it is. Like I don't know what to tell people about that. People do have the right to bitch and complain about it, but like, are we gonna get something done? No, not really. So yeah. So some guy asked, no one asked for this, like I said, and then Xbox replied with, and no one asked for you to reply, but here we are. And this man, and I liked this tweet because Xbox ratioed the fuck out of this guy, and I thought it was so hilarious. Like I know Xbox replies to some people on Instagram, Twitter, and I don't know, with Facebook, something like that. And it's like, it's cool, you get a little bit of interaction. But it was just like so funny to me, like Xbox themselves literally ratioed some guy that was just like trying to be slick or something like that. And excuse me, there's kind of two sides to this. It's just like they could have ignored it because there's plenty of other comments, not just this one of this guy saying, oh, no one asked for it, because in all reality people are kind of critical of Xbox. They have some criticism, or they just don't like the brand, or they don't like the business practice, but they do have their right to not, or which they do have the right to not like them for many reasons. And they should be like the better person of just like not replying to that specific person, because it makes them look pretty bad, like they got butthurt because of one guy out of millions of people that are probably talking more shit about Xbox than this guy. And especially with Pride Month, which people are like either with it, against it, or just like me, don't really care that much for it, And yeah, there's just like so many comments or many replies of this tweet or this thread about what people feel about that. So I just wanted to make a video just talking about this because, one, I find it funny that Xbox themselves, like on Twitter, ratioed some guy. I find that to be so fucking hilarious. And two, with the whole big deal, like with them making the 34 pride flags because of Pride Month on the Xbox controller, on the Xbox design lab or whatever. It's cool. They went with something new, and would I consider buying it? Maybe, maybe not. It's not really like it's not really affecting me as much. Like, people are just like, I feel like it's only affecting people who are just making a big deal, because I don't know if people are actually homophobic or they just don't like people with different sexualities. It's just, that's them, you can't really change them. It's what around that. But like, for someone that's a part of this community, I mean, I don't take too much offense with that, because people are just different, so I can't really change them as much as I want them to. So yeah, I don't know what's up with the community about like just a simple controller, which is, there are plenty of designs that are just plain simple colors, but like there's texture, there's this and that. So it's just like, I seen one with like, there's like this bright like neon green or whatever that was like shown, and I thought like that control looked pretty ugly, because I'm not much of a lime or like a lemon lime green person, especially on any other color. I find that color to be one of the most disgusting colors to use for some things, like for clothes, no, or for a controller, no, I would not buy that. But for a flag, I mean, it's creative. I mean, the idea is there, and it has like representation, so props to them for doing something, being a little bit creative, I guess. But you guys might come attack me saying that's not creative, that's just lazy, they're just putting flags over. I mean, it's something better than something that's already like plain, that could be already there, but you don't see something like this, because it's new, and it's, I guess, like unique in its own way, because you don't see a controller with different flags of different sexualities and genders and all that stuff. I find that to be cool and unique. Some people might not agree with me on that, which is perfectly fine, because we're entitled to our own opinions. But it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of a dumb, wacky situation. So I don't know if people are over that, but I know I just saw this like early this morning, so I just wanted to talk about it to give my opinions about it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. If not, that's fine or whatever. I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is, and all that good stuff. And yeah, guys, take care, stay safe, all that good stuff, and yeah, later.